guys, what's up? Welcome. How are you? I hope you guys are all well. I was about to say welcome to our crazy life or welcome to the vlog, but I realized I already said welcome, so double welcome. If you are new here, my name is Ashleigh. If you're not new here, my name's still Ashleigh. We are grateful that you guys are here. I thought to start off today's video, I'd do a little bit of a reintroduction. Sorry, I just slapped my leg, I don't know why. We actually started this channel, actually it's been 2 years. It's been it's undergone different names. We've started and we've stopped, and it's very interesting. And the most recent start, we did an introduction a little over a year ago. Now that was mid-2020 and no, it was early 2020, I think. And I kind of just realized how much our lives have changed since then. So I thought it would be fun to do a little bit of a reintroduction. So that's kind of what today's vlog is. Now, this is not just my channel. My husband Josh also runs it with me. You'll meet him later. He's actually currently working. But yeah, so I figured, first things first, let's give you a little introduction to it. I'll give you a little introduction to myself. Or at least, I'll try. Okay, so like I said, my name is Ashleigh. And a few years ago, I talked then he was my boyfriend, my husband, into starting this YouTube channel because I had this really fun idea about how fun it would be to just kind of share our memories with the world and be creative with the world and stuff. And yeah, but I didn't really want to do it alone, and he's much more the outgoing one, so I was like, you have to do this with me. So that's how we started a YouTube channel. Now, it's funny because still very much learning the process. I think for me, I really want to make great vlogs and stuff, but I got way too caught up in trying to be cool and trying to provide, fit a certain standard of YouTuber, because I love watching YouTube and there's so many creators that I admire. But I think I was trying to be those people, but I realized the best way to build our channel is to just be me. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to try to do more of. Try not to force myself to fit a standard or a certain image so much. And we'll just see how it goes. Now, I realized none of that really was about me, but it was stuff I had in my head that I wanted to say in this vlog. But I knew if I didn't say it, I was going to forget it. So some facts about me. I am currently 24 years old. And Josh and I have been married about almost 7 months. 7 months and about a week. We've actually been together 6 years. We dated 10 years. But that whole story is one that we'll tell you much more in depth at a later time. For the most part, I have two very big parts of my personality, which is books and Disney. Now, I am obsessed with Disney. I love the Disney parks, I love Disney movies, and you'll probably find us referencing Disney quite a lot, and though we don't have it up because I'm not the greatest at decorating, we have a lot of Disney decor. Now, in terms of books, I'm always reading. On Instagram, I actually go by the name Ashleigh the Bookdragon, which I love that name. It makes me feel powerful, and it makes me feel so cool, and it feels very, very fitting. And I like to read books. I'm in the process of attempting to write my first book, so we'll have some writing updates there. It's very interesting. It's a very, very long process. I've been working on it for several years. I swear, I'm not as I'm not worked up or anything. I'm just very sunburnt from this weekend. And I actually, for work, I run a Etsy shop called the Cozy Little Bookdragon. I sell sweatshirts with designs that mainly have to do with, like, there's a lot of bookish designs, there's some Disney, some pop culture, and I post a new collection every week. Now eventually I'll move on and I'll expand past the crew neck sweatshirts, but for me personally, those are like my favorite thing in the world to wear, just a comfy sweatshirt. So that's why we started out like that. Let's see, what else? I don't know. I have a hard time describing myself. But those, I'd say, are probably the two main pillars of my individual personality beyond, like, Josh and our family. Speaking of our family, I am also, well, not quite yet. Currently only 29, but I am currently 29 weeks pregnant with our first baby. We're very excited. We're having a little boy who's due, actually he's due on Thanksgiving Day, but we'll see how that all plays out. So we're so excited for that new adventure. And yeah, I think if I want to bring anything to this channel, oh, thought of something else I could say. I really love to learn new things, so maybe I'll show a bit of that on here. We like to travel. We're hoping, we know the next year or so it's going to be interesting with welcoming a new baby and, you know, adjusting to life, but we're going to try to take more adventures. We're not always the most interesting, but we are actually kind of learning to live life a little more, so hopefully we'll get to show you guys some of that. And then that's all I can really think of for now. I actually, today's kind of a work day for me. I'm at home. I'm in pajamas, which is what I'm in most of the time these days because it's just what's most comfortable. I've got Hell's Kitchen and Old Season playing on the TV because I love cooking shows, amongst other things like Gilmore Girls, and, you know, I have a lot of likes. Or a lot of things that I like. I don't know why I said it that way. But yeah, please excuse the train. We live in town, so sometimes there is a lot of noise near our apartment. I can't think of what else I was gonna say, but I'm hoping that whatever I forgot here, you guys will probably learn about me as time goes on. So yeah, welcome to the new reintroduced vlog, and I hope that we can be a little bit better about getting you videos that aren't just me apologizing for not posting. So, yeah. Alright, so it's actually much later. One thing I forgot to mention in my previous talk about what I do for work, I actually also run our blog over on BuyMeaCoffee. We've been taking a little hiatus from that as well, but I finally got some materials together, so I was kind of planning those out, and I think I'm going to start typing it up tomorrow. And so I always leave the link in the description for that and my Etsy store, so if you want to check those out, if you want to donate, if you want to support us in any way, you can go ahead and go to either of those links, and they'll help you do that. So actually, I don't know why I'm out of breath. It's much later. I'm getting ready to start dinner, and the first thing I'm doing is cooking the pasta. But I want to let you guys in on a secret. Let me just say, no, I'm not sponsored. This is just one of my favorite things. So I don't know if I've mentioned it. I don't eat red meat, and to be quite honest, I don't often eat other meats. But, you know, I look for other ways to get protein. So with pasta, a lot of times we'll buy like chickpea, and it's delicious. It doesn't taste any different, and it's very filling, and you get a little protein, and it's so good. So if you're like me and you're kind of on the search for something like that, chickpea pasta is the way to go. But first, you know, the water has to boil, so. Okay, so we actually wound up deciding to switch to whole grain pasta just because we have more of that, and there's two of us. What are you doing? By the way, Josh is here now, so now he can tell you a little bit about himself.
Aside from emotionally in a different place, happier. Oh, sorry, Dad, please.
Yeah.
I'm about the same, still reading. Still writing when I can.
He reads a lot. He mostly reads comics, but he does books too.
I do books too.
Yeah. He's the
way you said that.
Well, I'm trying to like clarify. You're being very vague.
I know. I'm sorry.
He's a very big movie guy.
Oh yeah. I watch so many movies you can't even keep up.
We have at least.
I don't want to hear it.
I'm not even exaggerating. We have 800 movies in our apartment.
Yeah, and I got rid of some.
What else?
I'm dropping stuff.
Hey, did you bring home that other container you took?
Oh, the cookies? No, I still left that in the office. Dang it. You always forgetting something.
That's okay. You can get it tomorrow.
Dang it. Still had a handful of cookies in it, but it looks like most of them were eaten.
Anything else you want to share? Or are you just distracted right now?
I'm a little distracted right now.
Okay. But that's Josh.
I'm here, but I'm distracted.
So, he'll probably give you more of an introduction later.
Oh yeah.
He just got home, so.
I'm doing all sorts of stuff over here.
Relaxing. Oh, the water's boiling. Hold on. Hold, please.
Alright. I have control of the camera now. I made eye contact with her. She looks scared. I'm kidding. Alright.
It's always scary when you make that face.
Yeah, probably. Alright, so just made the pasta. And now I make what is essentially a broth. Well,
No, it's a sauce.
it's a sauce. It becomes a sauce.
It's a really healthy, like, lemon veggie sauce.
It's a lemon veggie sauce.
Well, you've had it one time before.
Oh yeah. It's been a little bit, right?
Yeah. I remember loving it. I don't know how you felt about it, but...
I think I remember liking it too. It was just slowly coming back to me. So, I got all the ingredients here. Now it's time to put this thing together. Because I'm hungry. Let's do this. Look at that. It's coming along together nicely. Just simmering casually. I don't know what else to say. I think I had something else to say, but I lost it. But that's our sauce.
Alright, so this is what the final product looks like. And it is so, so yummy. You ready to dig in?
Yes.
Let's dig in. What's up, friends? So it's actually the next morning. Last night was kind of chill. I honestly, all we did was make a grocery list and then we just laid down and watched Discovery Plus, which is how we end most nights. Minus the grocery list part, we really only do that once every couple weeks. So, yeah, we didn't really wind up filming. To be completely honest, I didn't sleep the greatest, but that's just kind of part of the deal sometimes when you're pregnant. So, yeah, we're continuing this vlog into today. Now, it's almost 9:45, I believe. And I am headed off to a nutritionist office. Because we found out last week that I do have gestational diabetes. Now, they said it wasn't too bad of a case, but you know, when you hear something like that, it gives you anxiety. And I just want to do what's best for our baby. And they didn't really give me any information then, so I've been relying on the internet, which sometimes is right, but also sometimes just steers you wrong. So, they referred me to a nutritionist, so I get to go meet them today, learn a little bit more about what I can and can't eat. From what I understand, it's a lot of whole wheat, no white flour, no potatoes, watch the sugar, so, yeah. It'll be interesting to see what we learn, but that's what I'm going to do today. Other than that, I don't really have any plans, so I will probably just sit here and work. It is a collection release day today, so I'm going to finish that up and post that later. I'm doing Cinderella this week, and yeah. So I just thought I'd give you that quick update. I'm about to get going, and we'll see where the day takes us. Okay, so it is a few hours later. I'm home now. I went to the nutritionist, and then afterwards I stopped and I chatted with my Grammy and my Papa for a little bit, just because their house is on the way home, and I thought it'd be fun to go say hi. It was a very interesting experience. First thing, I feel much better after going, because like I said before, I was kind of just relying on the internet and what other people were telling me. And the thing is, I know that not everything is incorrect, but it turns out I was very, very misinformed about a lot of things. So I got to get a clearer picture of what I can and can't eat. I don't have to necessarily give anything up, but you know, it is a lot of moderation, which I'm gonna try to do. And yeah, it's hard to explain. Like, I have always had a very weird relationship with food. Well, I wouldn't say weird, more of a roller coaster, but and that's something I'll touch on another day. But spent the last week, I was so incredibly hard on myself when it came to food, and I was just struggling emotionally a lot, because in my head, like, I wanted to not get into a place where I made myself, like, having breakdowns over food, but I want to do what's right for our son. And so I kind of went a little overboard on some stuff and pressuring myself, and you know, that's just who I am. It's what I do. Someday I hope that'll change. I'm not betting money on it. But it wasn't too hard. And there are some things I had told myself I wasn't, you know, I'd forced myself to give up. But the doctor's like, you can eat those perfectly fine. Just moderate. So, you know, we kind of went over that and what's good to eat and what's not. And what I will say is, every person is different. There are general things that are common throughout all cases of gestational diabetes, but don't rag on yourself if, you know, you feel like you're not fitting a mold or something, or you're confused. Your doctor will tell you what's right for you. And so I actually feel much better after watching that after going there. I am home now. I kind of got home late, so I wasn't really in the mood for lunch, so I just kind of snacked. And I'm feeling the need for a nap, because I don't remember if I specifically said this when I said last night was a tough night. I did not sleep. So yeah, I might take a nap, drink some water, read a book in a little bit, and we'll see where the day goes. By the way, I know I'm just sitting in the same spot. That'll happen often, but I do swear I have moved. I have been productive today. I even did a workout earlier. This is my spot on the couch where I take over. See, like, I bring my pillow down here every morning because it's comfy. And so, yeah. Anyways, see you in the next clip, guys. Okay, so it's a little bit later. I have the beginning of dinner started. I have to cook rice and I have to cook chicken before I, like, throw it all together. So that's going, but I thought while I was waiting, it would be fun to give you guys a little sneak peek of what I'm reading right now. So let me just turn the camera around and I'll do that. So I actually really love wildlife, and I love reading books about wildlife and adventures and learning people's stories and nonfiction books. So I'm reading Bonobo Handshake by Vanessa Woods. So far it's very interesting. It's both fascinating and hilarious. I'm not too far into it, so I don't have much more to say than that. This is kind of one of those books where it's great and it's a must read, but I have no way to tell you just by myself how great it is. So far I highly recommend it. I haven't been reading much, so like I said, I'm not far into it, but yeah, that's what I'm reading right now. Hi friends, editing Ashleigh here. So, after I ended the vlog last night, I read more of Bonobo Handshake. And it's not a bad book. Let me start with that. But, if you are a parent, if you are a child, let me just say this. Maybe, if you're a child, don't read this book without your parents' permission. And if you're a parent, I would maybe wait till your kids are a little older to read this book. There's a lot of bonobos getting primal for a few chapters, if you know what I mean. So I just felt the need to pop on here and say that, because I don't want you to like give this book to your kids and then them get to that, and yeah. So do with that information what you will, but I just wanted to let you guys know. Okay, so for tonight's dinner we're trying a new recipe. This is a Hawaiian Haystack. I've had Mexican haystacks before, but this is the first time trying a Hawaiian one. So there's brown rice in here, a gravy made with cream of celery, cream of chicken, and chicken broth, some cheese. I got some wontons on mine and some almonds, and we're gonna see how it tastes. By the way, Josh is home now. You can't see him, but he's over there. We'll let you guys know how it is. Okay, so it's a little bit later. Dinner was absolutely delicious. We love that recipe. Well, I love that recipe. What did you think, Mr. Dance-A-Lot?
It's a winner!
There you go. I have so many pins on my Pinterest. I think I have like 4,000 or something. And we like to try new recipes. So whenever we try one and it's good, it's always a success. Especially because I love cooking. I haven't always been up to it the past few months, but I do love it. I find it very therapeutic. And yeah. So I think what we're gonna do is close out the vlog here. If you guys have stayed tuned this long, thank you.
Toodles to you.
Yes, toodles to you. Thank you for watching this. If you support us on BuyMeACoffee or you go to my store, thank you for the support there. We're literally grateful for every click and view and anybody who takes the time to sit here and watch us. So yeah,
good job, you made it through another video.
I made it through a whole video without apologizing, which I'm proud of myself for that.
I thought you were about to say it for that. I'm sorry.
I almost did, I'm gonna be honest. But we'll see how long that actually lasts. So that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you're all well, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys!